Imagine this. You're about to launch a massive WooCommerce site for a client. You're all set. You've got products, images, payment gateways, shipping, tax classes, shipping classes, live chat, all the bells and whistles. You're on the final stretch. You're in RankMath, getting your sitemaps ready to submit to Google Webmaster Tools. And as you're browsing around, you notice that your breadcrumbs aren't what you expected to see. What you're seeing is that the category and shop page hierarchy is missing from your breadcrumbs, which means that users can't really navigate around your site using breadcrumbs the way they're intended to be used. Today I'm going to show you the one RankMath setting you need to change to avoid this confusion to create perfect breadcrumbs for your WooCommerce store. So let's dive right in. If you're launching a WooCommerce site and your shop page isn't showing in the breadcrumbs, this could hurt your visitors' ability to browse back easily to find your entire product catalog. At the end, we'll show you a bonus tip to show how to remove the default archive word from the archive templates so that you don't see them in your page titles and your Google search results. So here's what's happening. I'm wrapping up the project. I'm submitting the sitemaps to Google, checking everything over, and I notice that on my product page, the breadcrumbs are completely missing, even though I've enabled them in RankMath settings. There is only a homepage link, which is a breadcrumb, but I'm expecting to see the product category that this item is in as breadcrumbs in the file path here, and I'm not seeing it. So how do we fix this? Let's dive into WordPress and understand what's going on. Here's how we fix this, so follow along. First, we're going to go to Dashboard, RankMath Settings, Titles and Meta. Then we're going to go down to our post type, which is Products. In this section, we're going to choose Product Categories as the primary taxonomy and save the changes. What this setting sets is it's saying when I'm on a product page, what is the taxonomy that the breadcrumb should use to make breadcrumbs with? So that's the first step. Now that we've done this, we come back to our shop page, and our shop page has our home, gears, bags, breadcrumbs now, and they were completely missing before. But we still can't get back to the shop page. We're in bags, we could go back to gear, but we can't get back to shop. It should be in between here. For this setting, we need to go to Settings, Permalinks, and at the bottom in the Product Permalinks section, we need to choose the preset Shop Base with Category, which will insert shop into the hierarchy of our breadcrumbs, which then shows here. So it's a combination of choosing the correct permalink settings in WordPress along with properly setting your RankMath primary taxonomy for the product's post type in RankMath settings. From a user experience standpoint, this gives visitors an easy way to get back to the shop page without getting lost in the product categories, and this can lead to better conversions and lower bounce rates. So one final note on the product permalink changes that we made here. When you choose shop base with category instead of the standard, it does add an extra word into your URL. So be aware of that. It'll add /shop/product category, which makes a longer URL. So there is some tension between pretty looking URLs and pretty looking breadcrumbs, which you'll need to decide which route you're going to go with. Finally, I'm going to show you how to remove the default word archive out of the page title on archive pages. You'll see that this is on every page in your WooCommerce product catalog. It'll have gear archive, bag archive. It's a default WordPress thing that I hate. It's referring to the default terminology for this product archive and is adding it to the title. Every WordPress plugin does this. It's not RankMath specific. It is WordPress specific, where archive is the default term, therefore it's what's used. It makes no sense for e-commerce shopping. I don't think it ever makes sense. So I'm going to show you how to remove that. In RankMath SEO, we're going to go to titles and meta again. This time we're not going to edit the post because we're not on the post. We're on the archive. So we go down here to the product archives, and it's a product category archive that we want to change. And you'll see it here. All we need to do is remove archive, save our changes, and refresh our page, and there you see it. We now have something that makes a lot more sense for e-commerce or almost any use for the archive page. This is also what indexes in Google search, so it makes a whole lot more sense than having something like gear archive index in Google for this here page. If this video helped you fix your WordPress breadcrumbs, hit that like button and subscribe for more WordPress tips and tricks.